This here is the Keychron V1. It has a knob. This is a custom mechanical keyboard by Keychron. You can see here it's the 75% layout, which means it has essentially every major key on a regular sized keyboard except for the numpad. I have a prop. Here's your quote unquote standard keyboard. And we have pretty much all the same keys, except not this, right? We don't have the number pad, but we still have numbers up here. This is an open source customizable keyboard, which means we can get into the software of it and remap the keys and make this keyboard work better for us instead of making you work better for your keyboard. This is kind of a budget. This is definitely on the budget side of Keychron's keyboards. It used to be $84 on their website, but you can now get this fully assembled. This exact version right here with the translucent case. They typically put the OSA keycaps on here. So on Keychron's website today, you can get this exact keyboard fully assembled with the knob for $69. Nice. You can also get it on Amazon. It's $84 on Amazon right now, which is probably what it's going to end up being with shipping coming from China. China. This keyboard, like every other keyboard from Keychron, comes with the USB-C to USB-C cable, as well as a USB-C to USB-A dongle. There's keycap puller, switch puller, a screwdriver, a little Allen wrench thingy to get these screws out so that you can get inside the board, and a couple extra keycaps just in case, right? There is a silicone acoustic pad in the bottom of this keyboard, similar to the one that is in the Acco Top 40. There's a pretty thick silicone pad in the bottom of this Top 40 right here, and same in the bottom of this. You can see this a little bit better through the frosted plastic here. You can see that waffle pattern, right? So that is the silicone acoustic pad, and it really adds a lot of weight to this. Funny thing, I got this keyboard thinking it was going to be kind of a light guy. I didn't expect it to have as much heft as this. This is the Keychron Q1. It has really similar features to this keyboard. All the same keys. There's the knob here. The main difference is that this is made out of aluminum. The all metal construction here versus the all plastic construction here. And the other difference here is that this keyboard also has Bluetooth, and the V1 does not have Bluetooth. It only works when it's plugged in via USB-C. But other than that, these keyboards are really almost identical in functionality. I'm put them next to each other here. You can see that the Q1 does have a little bit bigger of a little bit of a steeper incline to it, but there are feet on the V1, so you could replicate that incline that you get with the Q1 if you like. I think it's already in a pretty great format. I haven't needed to use the feet on this keyboard at all. So with this keyboard, I've made a couple of different mods than what I normally do. The first one is the PE foam mod. There's also a layer of 3M electric tape on the back of the PCB, and I think that those two modifications kind of gave it a similar sound to what the painter's tape mod really does. I don't think I'm ever going to do the PE foam mod again because it was a lot of work, and I don't know that it's really a big payoff. And I don't want to take this PE foam off and try it and then dislike it and then have to deal with not being able to put it back on and then doing another piece of foam. So many things, right? We talked about the silicone acoustic pad on the bottom. The RGBs in this keyboard are south facing. This does support both Mac and Windows with just a simple switch on the back. It is hot swappable, so you can put in different keycaps and switches and play with this keyboard to your heart's content. You can see I made a mirror image of my V1 with this. It's a mirror image. There is a knob up here. I don't know if that can be seen as well, but I can just take it off and put the white one on there. The knob is programmable, so it can control zoom in, zoom out, or scrubbing through a timeline, or by default, it controls the volume up and down. And I already mentioned that keycaps that come with this by default are the OSA PBT keycaps, or just a little bit shorter than these, but about the same. Here's a quick look at the layers that go in here, but it's just kind of like every other keyboard that I've got from Keychron. The bottom, we've got that bottom case. This keyboard is case mounted, so that is a little bit different than what I'm used to with gasket mounted boards, but I haven't had a problem with it. I really like it. After the silicone pad, there's a PCB there with all of the circuitry, and then there's some sound absorbing foam in between the PCB and the plate. Then we've got the PE foam that I slammed on there, and then the keys, and then the switches, and then the keycaps. Pretty standard. I really like how they include the tools that you need to take this keyboard apart and modify it. That's really cool. Thank you, Keychron. I was not expecting much when I first got this keyboard. I will be honest. I was expecting a quality board because Keychron makes great keyboards, but I wasn't expecting this quality for the price that I paid for it. It's really kind of impressive that they can put this much hardware and software into a board and ship it out for $69 and have everything you need in one place. So for that reason, I recommend this board. For that reason and many other reasons, I recommend the V1, just like I do the Q1, just like I do the K8, K4, K2, all the other Keychrons that I've used. I just think they're awesome. What am I going to do? Hopefully they're going to start paying me one day, or maybe they'll give me some of these keyboards for free. But for now, this is all coming out of my own pocket. I'm spending my own time and my own money making these videos because I'm just excited to share it with y'all. And I hope that you're enjoying it as much as I am, because it's really been fun. If you have any questions about this board, let me know. Leave a comment. If you want me to make any mods on your behalf, please leave a comment. Let me try it out. I'm going to leave you with a quick sound test so you can see what this keyboard sounds like in comparison to the Keychron Q1. And thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I always appreciate spending my time with you. Take it easy.